You're about to watch a coaching session of two Psylocke players. One is almost a perfect game from a player that will soon be eternity after receiving his feedback, and the second demonstrates one of the most common mistakes that Psylocke players make, and you could be making that mistake as well. Kaiden, join me, Kaiden. Kaiden, Psylocke, GM1 right now, Eternity last season. So pretty high rank on Psylocke. How you doing, Kaiden?
Yeah, I'm good.
So what do you think about your Psylocke game? Why do you think you're not Celestial as we speak?
I can't really adapt that well. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a one trick as well.
Okay. One trick Psylocke?
Yeah.
What's the problem with that?
I mean, it's not really a problem. It's just a lot of games she doesn't work. I think I can't really get value.
And do you think it's a character problem or a skill issue?
No, it's a skill issue.
Oh. So it's not. So you being a one trick is not the problem. Like you could tell me, Psylocke gets banned a lot, but really she isn't, right? She isn't getting banned a lot.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting value, it's a skill issue. So you being a one trick has nothing to do with the fact that you're not Celestial. So let's remove that out of the equation completely. So let me ask you again: why do you think you're not Celestial?
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, you can just say I don't know. You know, I don't expect you to. I just asked this because I'm curious as to what people have to say. I would say for the vast majority of the time, what people think is wrong with their gameplay is usually what is not wrong with their gameplay. Most people just right off the bat tell you my aim. You know, like my aim sucks. No, it's not. It doesn't. For the most part, it could suck, but usually it's not why they're not at the rank that they want to be in. Can I look at your stats in the meantime while you're queuing up? Okay, scroll down a bit. Alright, seem pretty alright. Unfortunately, don't show you death stats, but seems pretty alright.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself dying often, Kaden? Let's just kind of, in the meantime, let's try is this something productive?
Not really.
Okay. So if you don't die, do you get kills often?
It just depends. Like, sometimes I'll dive, I get no value, I'll get out, and sometimes I just die. And like when I'm diving.
Okay. Your map is very clean.
Oh yeah, I have no shadows because my FPS is trash.
So again, I'm gonna be quiet for at least like the first minute. I might like ask you a question here and there, but I'm not gonna go too much in detail first. I want to see how you play. Let me turn up the volume here. Good engagement. Didn't need to dash out though.
Yeah, true.
Remember this engagement, by the way, that you just did. I'd like to remember that. I'd like you to do more frequent of these engagements. You're like, you spent a lot of time just sitting and shooting things. Right. When you had all of your cooldowns available. You should sit and shoot tanks because that farms your cooldowns, right? But after the engagement, try to engage more often. Why in Vizier?
I was gonna go for a dive, but they started falling back.
Okay.
Bro.
Whoa. Very good. Very good. And just by you existing at the back, even before killing the Punisher, you got a decent amount of their attention.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Don't forget that when she ultis in your invis, she can see you coming, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna dash back, but I got mind controlled.
Alright.
That's 2 is 1.
Yeah, you could have also dashed into the room.
Fantastic on point.
You have a lot of HP a lot of the time, Kaden. You have a lot of HP a lot of the time and you're afraid to kind of double down. They're low, you're full, double down more.
Yeah.
Also, you had a dash here and you had a dash here. They just left.
The health pack wasn't,
Nice.
Like, okay, so they're like Sue and Raccoon were low, you were full. Why don't you just walk into the room and just kill him?
Maybe not. Oh yeah, I could have done that.
Emma was low and you were full. Just kill it. But you're playing, I like the way you're playing. Invis a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm dead here.
Why are you dead?
My team fell back and I was like unaware.
It's not that they fell back, they died, but the thing is where you chose to dash. You could have just dashed up left, grabbed the health back, and just kind of stay behind them, possibly. And wait for your team.
I accidentally died. I wanted to get back to my team.
What do you think about your invisibility? That bit too
It's kind
early.
of pointless. Yeah, I'm in front of the team, yeah.
Yeah, too early. You didn't get to a good position, that's why. Again, too early. Every time you want to invisibility, use it half a second or a second later than you normally would. And I promise your engagements are gonna be a lot cleaner.
I'll save my ult for Psylocke.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
No.
Good cancel, it was smart to cancel there. Go, take the space, take the space. You have a free right side, yeah. Take their high ground already, because that's where their supports want to go, right?
This is your big chance.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, it's a clone.
Nice. Good ulti.
Double kill.
It's looking way better when you start engaging the backlane more often, Kate, and that's the main thing. You know, when you start engaging the backlane more often, it looks much smoother. Because it's not even about you getting kills, which you do, by the way. It's also about the fact that you constantly distract. You notice that the supports are running away from you. These like weird, uncomfortable positions for them. Your team are playing incredibly well, but this also is thanks to you, because your team can just run them over because the enemies don't really have healing half the time because you apply pressure. Or DPS is looking at you, so there's no DPS shooting at them. Therefore, they can just like walk forward. The only thing right now that is kind of holding you back is the fact that you're using your invisibility too early. And the problem with that is two things. Number one, you just don't get to a good position. Can you leave voice chat? The problem with you using invisibility too early is that you are not setting up in a comfortable position for you. It forces you to shoot a little bit too early. You don't actually get to the side of them. You don't actually get behind them.
Yeah.
You start shooting from a frontal position that is you give them a little bit too much time to react. So every time you normally would use your invisibility, pause half a second, then use it, okay? If you enjoy how I break down gameplay and give practical advice, I just want to mention quickly, if you check the description below, we could be working together as well. Think about attacking tanks as a station of resetting your cooldown so you can do an aura engagement on the backline.
Yeah. Other one, Adam.
They gotta go triple support versus Psylocke. So here you shoot tanks. Why? Reset your cooldowns.
Yeah. What? I can get up.
Good. Pretty good. Good. Now 3 supports are looking at you. Fantastic. Pretty good. Go kill him. Clean him up. Pretty good. Pretty good. So you see, like you're engaging backline, and when you have no cooldowns, use the tanks as a station to refill your cooldowns. It's almost like a gas station. I'm out of gas. Let me shoot the tanks a bit. Get the cooldowns back so I can re-engage the backline, because that's where most of the value comes from.
Yeah, makes sense.
Step aside.
Could have shot before dashing out. Could have shot. At least apply some pressure.
Yeah.
Good target. Nice try.
Put on a show.
If he didn't have a soul bond there, you probably kill him.
We are undefeated.
An ult after that.
You're right. I want to ask you a question beforehand.
Oh, what? She's not dead.
Alright. So Invis use her ulti. What I want to ask you is, do you want to use your ulti? Would have probably told me no. What should have you done after the Invis woman ulti?
I could have just damage farmed.
No, you could have just forced Mantis ulti. And luckily, she forced it by herself.
You know, I was gonna force it, but I saw my Hulk was ulting.
Yeah, but go with him then. Nice.
That's kind of deep.
Yeah, generally speaking, try to avoid double jabs if you can. If you slow down a bit, you could have. Think about it. If their Hela is dead, who's gonna kill you that fast?
Perhaps you are the leader you
Yeah.
to be, Magneto. Farewell.
What do you think about Invis?
Oh, it's about Invis again.
Early.
Right too early, yeah. No cooldowns.
Only 60 seconds left.
Sayonara.
Willing to help?
The enemy has arrived.
Okay.
That's 3.
Has a good ulti?
Falling. I need time to
She
heal.
can't chase me.
I mean, if she did. Whoa.
What's that?
That was scary. Nice shot. I'm not sure what this guy was trying to do.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Nice shot, man. You're fine. Keep shooting. Keep farming. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Farm your ultimates because they're using support ultimates. All I have to do is farm your ulti here.
I have a big ult after this.
Yeah? If you started shooting early, I promise you would have had your ulti a lot earlier.
You'll have to keep
That's
fighting
GG's.
until we have a winner.
Yeah.
Step aside.
Final
What do you think about the game?
2,
Yeah,
0.
Kaden.
This is a decent game.
Yeah, it was a really good game. I think this is probably, you know, like it's almost as good as Psylocke
Another
games can get.
3.
Pretty good overall. There are two things. Can you click tab for a second? So, what do you think about your damage?
It's not that bad. I was diving a lot. I wasn't really farming like tanks near the end.
Yeah, which got you a lot of value, but sometimes you had good downtime. Now, and the reason why I'm talking about this is because your team was good. So when you were not shooting and applying pressure, they could handle themselves, right? They didn't die, they didn't feed, they got healed properly, they utilized cooldowns properly. But a lot of times when you have downtime, the problem with downtime is that while sometimes it's good to have downtime, a lot of the times what is ending up happening is that your team just crumbles when you don't apply the pressure,
Yeah.
you know?
So you apply pressure all times, basically.
Yeah, but of course, you will naturally have a lot of downtime. But ideally, where you dash out to, for example, wouldn't be that far out of the fight for the most part. You kind of want to dash back to a position where you can continue shooting and applying pressure from far away and from a not dangerous position for you. And you don't want to be in a dangerous position because you don't have your dashes.
Yeah.
So you go backline, you dash back where you can still apply pressure to tanks or whatever to do the refilling of the cooldowns. But it's not about only refilling your cooldown, it's about continuously having uptime to decrease the chance of your team dying in that moment. Because there's just another guy shooting. Another guy to like as a threat, and we need to take care of him, we need to look at him, etc. etc. Right? So that's like one component of what I'd like you to do more. More engaging backline dashing and continue shooting. I mean, unless you really have to disengage where you have no HP and you have to grab a health back, etc. etc. You get what I'm saying. But like, if you have the opportunity to continue shooting, please continue shooting. Because if the team was worse, you would have had a lot of more trouble. Not a lot of, but like more trouble. But simply because you shot a little bit less. Okay?
Alright.
That's the first thing. The second thing is it's pretty straightforward. You just use your invisibility too early a lot of times. And the problem with that is that you just get into positions that are just uncomfortable for you to shoot from a lot of times. You're still visible to them, so once you put on visibility, they see you. They see you means they shoot at you earlier, means you can surprise them, means they're ready with their cooldowns, etc. etc. So more likelihood of dying, less likelihood of getting a kill. So try to use your invisibility as soon as you're about to pick the corner, like when you're behind the wall, but you're about to pick the corner, so they don't see you go invisible, but it's as fast as possible to get behind them, or to the side of them, or to the high ground, or whatever, to the off angle, essentially. Pretty good. Really good play. I think you can hit Celeste, no problem. You should keep it up.
Alright, thanks. See ya.
Have a good one, man. Hey, hello, Rock and Troll. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Ready to play?
Yeah.
So you're Diamond 2 Spider-Man, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you play for a little bit. I want to see how you play before I use my hammer of judgment. Oh, no.
Okay, I just play Psy.
Okay.
It's easier, anyways.
All right.
I like to just watch and chill on the Twitch, but also I win like 3 games in a row or 5 games in a row, and I just stop because I know the losing streak is coming.
Okay. So it's not like you prefer to chill more. It's like you don't like losing.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened here? You know what? Play.
Yeah, I just have to warm up.
Area is yours to capture now. You're mine. Farewell. To capture the mission area.
You have an ability. They haven't used it. Which one?
The team up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a very basic question. How do you think you
Yeah.
should... What is the process of thought of how to play Psylocke? What should you do step by step? If you gave me like 3 steps, what should you do?
Is pathetic.
I usually just take an angle,
Take
invis
a
in,
prime minute.
and one shot something.
Invis in, get behind from an angle, right? And then if you are in danger, what do you do?
The shot.
How many times did you actually do what you just said that you think you should do?
In this game, 0.
All right? Use your team up, please. I have a question. So
Yeah.
you played out the fight, you win, but it's mostly because your entire team just killed the enemies. Why do you think you got
Yeah.
no kills?
The mission
Why did I got no kills?
Yes,
I was targeting the wrong person.
exactly. But so why were you fighting him this entire time? You could have just dashed to a different place, just re-engage with Invis and somebody else.
Sayonara.
No clue.
What's the problem with this?
Oh,
What is
shit.
what is the problem with that play?
It's too early.
Yeah, you're just walked in front of 6 people. Use your ulti, that they have all their cooldowns, they can heal each other and play in triple support. The fact that you even got a kill says more about how bad they play compared to how good you play.
Yeah.
Okay? Way too early. Way too early.
I'm just waiting for my team.
That's fine. If you're waiting for a team, why are you shooting them far away?
To build a ult charge a bit.
You've got like maybe 1 ult charge, and you killed the most important thing for you, the element of surprise. You get kills when people don't pay attention. They know you're there, you're not gonna get the kill. You see, like you're shooting from far away, no reason. No reason. If somebody targets you now, how can you leave?
I
past the halfway point.
can't.
Why?
I use all my abilities.
Yeah, you use the dash for no reason. The first one was okay, the second one was not. Second of all, you need to stop shooting enemies from far away. The best way for you to kill on Psylocke is to get close. The element of surprise is your best friend. Don't shoot from far away and be like, "Hey guys, I'm here. Hey, supports." No, the
Yeah.
only time they should see you is when you're right in front of their face. Team up. Don't team up. Let's go. There you go. See, that's the element of surprise. That's how you get kills. You see, immediately as soon as you have the element of surprise, you get a kill. Good. Perfect. Element of surprise. Pretty good. She's not looking. You got her. Raccoon, not looking. You almost got him. You see the difference? It's a big difference. I have a question. Why do you keep dashing in?
For damage.
But if they turn around and shoot you?
No answer.
No answer. You will just die. If you have 2 dash, it's okay to do for damage. If you have 1 dash, it's not okay to do for damage. Because if you do for damage with 1 dash, you turn around, shoot at you, and then you do what? You're stuck.
I think I feel like when I'm in my middle of my team, I like don't die if I double dash for damage. But
But you did die. 2 minutes ago, you did die. So it's not true. You know? What we feel like is not exactly what is true all the time.
yeah.
When you target enemies that you can kill, all of a sudden, there are kills. When you're not fighting a Mr. Fantastic, there are kills. All of a sudden, when you don't use your dash to go, use 2 dashes to go in, all of a sudden, you don't die. So keep it up. Good. Why do you think you killed her so convincingly?
She wasn't looking.
Yeah?
I just felt.
Yeah. But why though? Why though?
I dashed into them.
Exactly. Also, you forget to use your team up. What was the problem with this fight?
I was alone and all of them was looking at me.
Yeah, but essentially you went in 1v5.
Yeah.
Not only 1v5, but also in front of them. Somebody's asking if you're Hungarian. Are you Hungarian?
It's yes.
Okay, okay. There you go, got your answer.
Does he know by because of the accent or?
Probably. Can you win this fight?
And this fight is no.
Yeah, you're right.
I was
you're right.
about to say.
Yeah, so don't show, you're already set up behind them. Don't give warning shots this time. Don't be like, hey guys, I'm here.
Okay, but they know, I think.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
run
they
away.
know.
You panicked the
Shit.
second dash. You could have dashed away. You could have also used your invis.
Yeah. And my team is just carrying.
No, you're doing good. I can't say you're doing too bad. Doing okay. Can you kill him?
I think yes.
I mean, when you were shooting
Oh,
at him
no.
from below, could have you killed him? He was very high in the sky, so you couldn't kill him. So what does he tell you? I can't kill him. What should I do?
Don't fight him.
Yeah, shoot somebody else. You tunnel vision on targets. Like, hello, you shoot Mr. Fantastic, you shoot him forever. You shoot this guy on this guy, you shoot him forever. You need to learn to let go, man.
Okay.
Let people go, man. It's okay. Don't have to always get the kill. Nice. You see, when he can get a kill, that's fine. Try to surprise them with invis or something. When they see you dash like that, it's not gonna work. If you dash in front of them before you invis, they know you're invis. So again, there's no element of surprise. I also have a question. When was the last time you used your ulti?
I'm gonna use it after this.
Yeah, but it... Angle. Okay. Why did you die?
I wasn't disengaging when he ulted.
Yeah, he basically stood in the same place as well, didn't really move. But yeah, he didn't disengage.
I knew he gonna shoot me. Or he's aware.
Yeah, if he sees you, you just, you know, yeah, do this. Wrap up behind them, be ready to use your invisibility. Hello. Don't forget about the team up. So, why did you die?
I dashed in again for the damage.
Yeah, you
the
dashed
one-shot
it.
him.
Yeah. I have a. You know, actually, let's save it until the end of the round. Okay, you said I'm trying to do the dash to get the combo, like the one-shot combo, right?
Yeah.
Now you say I feel, and also beforehand you said I feel like when I'm dashing next to my team, I'm not dying. Right?
Well, yeah.
Right, and I have a very basic question. How many times in this game have you killed anyone with your combo with dash in?
Like once or twice.
Zero.
Seconds before you attack.
0 times. There was not a single time that you got a kill out of your dash. How many times have you died because you used your dash to try to
With
combo
the
people?
dash.
I've been told that before.
How many times have you died?
Many times.
Please
Many,
click tab.
many.
Click tab.
Came from my way.
That many.
Okay.
So, you know, the ratio, the ROI is not looking great. You know, when you say, I'm trying to combo people and I don't get a combo, but I die 10 times, it's like, okay, maybe I should not try to combo people with my dash.
Got it?
All right, so I would like you to save one dash to reposition in the middle of the fight. Or the combo, I'll let you have it. But you need to have one dash to make sure you live.
Okay.
And more invis in, please. Good. I'll let you have it.
Looks like the mission area is
Team up.
clear now.
You see? What about that dash?
I honestly just misclicked.
Okay. Invis. Not in front of them. If they see you coming, it's not... You're just kind of killing it for you. What do you think about this dash?
Not very good.
No, actually, this time you did it for the damage, but he ended up living because of it, because he got away from the torch. You can use shurikens on it, yeah, by the way. Team up before ulting, let's go. What's the problem with the ulti?
I only targeted the tanks.
Yeah. Also, when you use your invis, don't walk in their face. You're exposing your position every time. You take a lot of damage in the process. If you want to invis, go from the middle here now. Now, from the middle. Yeah, here you go. See, like, the pathing is a lot smoother. Next time, use a team up. Here we go. That was good. Nice. Good one. Good one. See the difference with the engagement with invisibility? When you don't show them you're going invisible and you don't walk in their face to expose your position, and you can clearly wrap around behind them, it's almost a free kill every time. See, they're walking over there. Get closer, get closer, get closer.
Sayonara.
Good. Team up. Good. Good dash out. Really good. Save your life. You know if Emma gets close to you, you die there.
Yeah,
Because she has
I know.
Raccoon ulti. Good invis. Nice. It's a last
I
fight you
used
can
the dash
ulti.
again for the damage.
Ulti. That was fine. That was fine because you had 2 of them. And there was nobody there.
As always, T'Challa.
Sayonara.
Also, I'm not using my team up ability.
Yeah. Last 2 fights were really good. Rock control. Last two fight redeemed you. You know, redeemed you. But why? What was different about these last 2 fights?
I use my invis, I use my invis to go close into the distance and use the dash to engage out.
Yeah. So you use invisible to close the distance, but not only that, the way you use your invisibility gave you the element of surprise. Beforehand, at the beginning, what did you do? You dash and then use invisibility when everybody sees you. When everybody sees you go invisible, they know you're coming. They expect it. If they know you're coming with invisibility, they're just gonna dodge it. They're gonna save their cooldowns. They know it. The likelihood of a kill is very low when they know you're coming. But at the end, the way you use your invisibility, you are behind a wall from where they can see you. Pop your invisibility where they can see you, and the next time they see you, you're already behind them without them knowing you're coming. And it's a very big difference in how likely you are to get a kill. Also, the way you used your pathing, you didn't walk in front of them where they are shooting with invisibility to show yourself, right?
He goes to the gym, he's the best human on earth.
Yeah.
You walk kind of like around, fast, close to them, but around so they can't shoot at you. So you're not by accident gonna get exposed. And also, when you stop using your dash to go in and use your dash, at least one, to get out, all of a sudden, people that are chasing you and wasting cooldowns to kill you can't kill you because you just dash out. The other thing is that you forget to use your ulti, but that's, you know, that's different.
Yeah, I didn't find a good opportunity. Or just I wasn't thinking, honestly.
Sure, but you say you don't find a good opportunity. I am fine with using a bad ulti than not using an ulti at all.
Yeah,
Because from a bad
it's
ulti,
better to trade.
yeah, it's better for you to even do 10 damage than 0 damage. Okay, and it's also better for you to make a mistake because at least you can learn from the mistake. Using no ulti will never learn what a good ulti and what a bad ulti is. So can you repeat to me quickly, like in three summarized simple words, what did you learn from this coaching session?
I have to use my invis to go from the off angle and engage.
Yes.
And also with the dash, at least one dash for the disengage. Also use my ulti.
Use your
more
ulti, team up more often as well. Right?
Also team up, yeah.
And I am okay with you using one dash for the combo, but you really have to ask yourself, how many times do I die in comparison to how many I kill with a dash? And if the ratio is 1 to 10, it's not a good ratio. It means that I'm probably not very likely. And you can say, you know what, I was nervous. It doesn't happen that often. I die half the times. Even 1 to 5 is not a good ratio. I'll tell you, even 1 to 2 is not a good ratio. You know? That should tell you, okay, maybe I should not be using my dash for like combos and try to get kills. I should probably use my dash to disengage because I'm doing way better when I don't overcommit, like commit with my dash and I just shoot them, and when they turn around to try to kill me, I just get out. Yeah, I get more value like that. I'm not saying there's no time and a place to do the dash with a combo. I'm saying that before you learn how to do that low mechanical gift, quote unquote, yeah, try to play fundamentally sound and not die like 7 times for you to pull it off once.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. That was productive, and I'll be happy if you can send me a follow up on that. Tell me how games went today, tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
It's great. Have a good one, War Control.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, check out this video where I show you how to carry on Psylocke that it looks like cheating.